behind.
There was another one.
Hello.
We were waiting for you. Look at this. A Mamemon patch on his hat and an egg. This has got to be Mameo. What should we do?
Marking there just in case any of that screaming outside got recorded.
You mean you want us to wait until we're sure he's behind the altered forms?
Yeah, we don't have too much direct evidence except for witness testimony, but yeah, what people witness and what actually happens can be very different at times, depending on, well, perspective and such.
Seems like a big risk. But okay, I guess it'll make things easier later.
Failed again. But it's Machine Draymon, although it does look a little different.
Hello there.
Wait!
What?
We've caught you red-handed!
Huh? What are you talking about? If you don't move away, it'll eat you too!
Okay, so either you are inadvertently causing this, or you're trying to prevent it. Either way, we'll have to deal with this thing first.
But we are just champion.
Wait! Ah!
Thanks for abandoning us into the metal T-Rex.
I'm worried. And oh, maybe this is the machine the one they've talked about. Yeah, I think we maybe should have waited with this one until we had ultimates, but it might be doable.
If you say that.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. Liz has a weakness to this thing. Okay. Hopefully this will have a good effect. Dude, not as good as I'd want to. Still, it's disabled it for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes
yeah,
you
Ron
want
has
to keep
the upper hand here.
Yeah, sometimes you want to keep these attacks either at the same time or close to each other so you can get bonus water power as well as getting the damn thing stunned, basically.
Good. It's more, but not too much more. Okay, another one. We can deal with it though. Gotta keep it knocked down. Okay, Liz, your turn again. So we're basically okay. This will kill it. Okay, so yeah, stun locking it somewhat does help. All right.
You are really annoying.
Ow! Stop yanking at me!
I got Mameo.
Mameo? Are you talking about me?
Yes, you're the one with the Mamemon patch.
I see. Mameo. Okay. Call me Mameo.
You defeated Machine Draymon. Good work.
Okay, so that is definitely not his real
You
name.
defeated Machine Draymon? I never thought it would be possible.
Are you disappointed?
You know I have no idea what you're talking about.
We know that you're responsible for the altered forms that have been hurting innocent Digimon.
Altered forms? You mean the curse? If that's what you think, you've got me all wrong. I mean, I do have something to do with it, but it's not what you think.
You need to know when to give up. You're only making it harder for yourself. Come on, we need to know. Tell us how we can get back to the real world.
I see. So, there's no way back to the real world for you.
Huh? Why?
The network between the digital world and the real world has disconnected. In other words, the digital world has become blocked off from all other networks. Unless the network connections are restored, we can't get back to the real world.
What the? That's not good.
I'm guessing this curse you're talking about is part of the problem.
I'm in the same predicament myself. That's why I was trying to get rid of the curse. The network is blocked and my partner is in this state. Why would I lie to you?
No, I need to get home right away.
I'm sorry I can't help. If there is something else you want to know, feel free to ask me.
What is that
This
egg?
Digi-Egg is what my partner was reincarnated as. I believe my partner was attacked by a strange program, and for protection, now sleeps as a Digi-Egg.
Yeah, it looks like a corrupted Digi-Egg, so I think we want to bring this to Taumon to see what they can say about that.
If there is something else you want to know, feel...
What's this about a curse?
Yes, it's a long story. But once, a long, long time ago, there was a man who wanted to rule the digital world. His plans were thwarted, but before he disappeared, he left behind a terrible curse. You have seen the effects of the curse. It forces Digimon to turn into Machine Draymon. I thought I could do something about the curse, but... If there is something else you want to know,
Did you come here willingly, or...?
yes, I used the digital dive method to get here.
Nope, that's a new term.
It's a little unconventional, and even I don't know the principle behind it. Being able to use it is like a reward for saving the digital world in the past. Anyway, thank you so much for defeating the Machine Draymon. The curse exists because I didn't defeat that man when I had the chance.
Is this guy supposed to be the protagonist from Digimon World 1 or something?
There's a very... I think that many people say it's strong hints, but I feel like there's many times that it might actually be confirmed.
I kind of want to look up a picture of that character, even though you only get to see them from like the top and from above, so only you would really see would be that beanie.
Well, also the original one was a kid. But
Yeah.
yeah, he has grown tall.
I wanted to fix it, and that's why I used the digital dive to try and help the Digimon affected by the curse.
How did you even know what was going on in the digital world then?
But I'm kind of out of my element here, and it's somewhat of a loss. I hope that you'll be able to help me some more in the future. Thank you. I need to ask you something. I've never seen someone with two partners. But setting that aside for a moment, can you tell me what you know about the situation?
Oh, machinery mountain popping up. Explain what's happened so
I
far.
see. The self-cleaning function is malfunctioning. I think we've resolved a few things here, but the question as to why the abnormalities are happening remains.
Yeah, we only know causes, we only know effects, not the actual cause. Nope.
What? Kota! Has something happened in the city?
No, but but it's serious.
Mamio!
This is Mamio? Wow, Suzuki, you've aged.
Right?
No! This is a different person. Anyway, what's happened?
The detector has been getting a new signal. It's not just one or two.
The reading is massive!
Oh, crap.
We need to get out of here quick. We can't let ourselves be surrounded.
Mamio, did you...
All I can tell you is it sounds like a false accusation. But is now really the time? We're in a hurry. No. We're already too late.
Was this a trap? Taumon, that portal right now would be really useful.
What should we do? Our friend has taken on one. Rika has experience too, but these numbers...
We'll figure something out. Yukimura, lead the way.
Whoa! That thing is huge!
This will take all of our strength. Wow!
Is this it?
No, it isn't. I am definitely getting back home to the real world.
It's looking bad, but we can't give up.
There we go.
What is that?
It's coming!
Nope. Hello. Wait, this is something else. Or... Okay. A dark version of Omnimon?
What? Just looking at it. Can't stop trembling.
Are you supposed to be part of the cleaning program or something?
That machine, Draymon? With a single blow?
What kind of power is that?
Fighting for justice?
Who said anything about...
Hopeless. This one's...
Not an ally.
We've got to get out of here, Hamari! Okay,
Kota, we need to do the same.
Sure thing.
It's not letting us go.
It's too fast. We can't escape.
no.
Oop. Oh,
Sakura,
game got deselected somehow.
I'm sorry.
Talmon's gate?
There we go.
Jump through it.
A woman's voice? That's not Talmon.
Just jump through. There isn't time.
We'll be eaten either way. Go!
Here goes nothing.
Nope, denied. Okay, that is definitely an ultra at the least. Chapter 1 cleared.
What is this place?
But we're back in the in-between?
It's pitch black. I can't see a thing. I'm scared. You, hold my hand! Hey, that's my hand. No fair, Himari! Goodness, what noise. Who are you?
Hello.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Mirei Mikagura. A human? You saved us, didn't you? So, We don't have time to chat right now. Let me just tell you the most important parts. What attacked you just now was the entity known as the Enforcer.
Oh.
What? That monster was the Enforcer?
It's under the influence of the brain hack program.
Brain hack? Is that what it sounds like?
Yes, the BH program is a virus that illegally hacks into a Digimon's brain, so to speak, and alters its behavior. Those infected by the BH program exhibit a few typical symptoms. Memory damage, disturbed consciousness, collapse of the ego, sudden violent tendencies.
So that's what's also causing the machine Dramon?
Now I see. My partner must have been infected too. So, who's responsible for this? Who'd write a program that could hack into the world's self-purification function?
I think you might have an idea, Mamio.
The only one who can determine that is this tamer. You all came from the real world, so... Time's up. Tell this world's Digimon about what we've said. It may be some time before I can speak to you again. Till next time, then.
I probably should have expected her to show up sooner or later, huh?
Yep.
Huh? So, I guess she helped us. I was positive we were done for.
Her name was Mirei, right? What do you think her deal is? She seems to know a whole lot, but... Think we can trust her?
I couldn't say, but right now we've got no other leads. We've got to warn the Digimon about the BH program. All right, I'm going into town too. I haven't said hello to this world's Digimon yet.
Hey, wait! I don't trust you yet either! Wait up!
Alright, if I remember correctly, in Digimon World, you also have a Digimon who is sort of mentoring you.
Yep.
Whoa! Mameo's fast!
Why exactly did you come out exactly to warn us?
Also, here's the thing. This is technically the third Digimon World game like this. There's another one that did not release outside of Japan.
Okay.
However, you can play the English translation, fan translation. However, it's an emulator for the 3DS and, you know, Nintendo.
Yeah.
We heard everything from Mr. Mameo.
Including my self-introduction and the explanation of why I'm innocent. So, now that you're here, let's get to the topic at hand.
If this Mirei is to be believed, the BH program would seem to be the root of our troubles.
Those Digimon being altered into Machine Draymon and...
Omegamon's Wart D, the Enforcer. To think that even he's been infected.
Omegamon's Wart D, huh? Wonder if he'll end up turning into a machine Draymon too.
That would probably be a downgrade, so probably not.
Any thoughts as to how the user behind the BH program could have disseminated it?
not a one.
Nothing?
Still, if someone made this virus, there ought to be a way of making an antivirus program to counter it.
Yep.
Of course, discovering the hacker behind the BH program would be a great step forward as well.
Guess that's gonna be our job, right?
This Mirei lady said you'd meet her again, didn't she? I've got a few things I'd like to ask her.
Don't ask for her number. You're way too old for her. Actually, probably Mira is probably older than him.
Actually, it's the other game where you actually get to. I think people making face about her probably not played that game that they never released outside Japan. And in that game, unless people messed up the fan translation, kind of gives us a hint of where she's from and what happened to her. And what I can say is she no longer have a physical body. You can say she's more similar to our character in Cyber Sleuth.
Okay. This is probably also why she took a liking to him.
Yeah, also why she has two Digimon for they are her partners, they also what's keeping her and them alive.
Alright.
We'll speed up our plan to develop an antivirus program. Mr. Mameo, might I ask you to tell us more about Machine Draymon?
All right. That's easy enough.
I guess we made a little progress, right? We should get back to work. Gotta feed Rika and the others too.
I can guess she might be ancient by now since time flows differently.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get the feeling that Mirai, what's-her-face, knew us somehow?
True that. She was calling you by name. She didn't recognize me or Koda right away, though.
Why did the three of us get pulled into this world anyway? Maybe it does have to do with that tournament back then.
But Mamiya wasn't Shoma Suzuki after all. Maybe it was just a coincidence?
And we do have Lucia as well, who doesn't look... Looks can be deceiving, of course. Like they'd be number 4 of us here. But Shoma sounds more like a male name at the moment to me.
This is where I cannot see anything without spoiling, so I will not say.
Let's ask next time we see him.
I already said about Mameo, but that's because...
Speaking of the tall
Shoma
motherfucker.
Suzuki. It couldn't be.
The reason I only said anything about Mameo is... you heard himself where he spoke there.
Yeah.
Got
It's
a second?
gonna be more habit into your face.
Gatchaman's come back. Said he wanted to work with the builder. I guess he likes working with his hands. Prosperity 26.
I should like, that's the Gotsumon you just defeated
Yep.
as a Machine Dramon.
Yep. Okay, looks like those two are going to
Here
have to
we
keep it
go.
in a bit longer.
I came up with a general outline of how things will go, and wanted to give you a rundown. That Mirai woman still hasn't reappeared, and it looks like analyzing the BH program will take a good long while. We'll need to gather a whole lot of different data to code an antivirus program too, and that'll take some work.
Yeah, we first need to get an understanding of the virus before we can counter it.
So we've decided that your job will be finding helping hands and protecting the Digimon that aren't affected. I've told Koda and Hamari the news by Digimail. I would have liked to just tell you by Digimail too, but I've actually got something to discuss with you, just between us.
Oh?
I want to give you this. I know it might be a bother, but just do me a favor and take it.
Prototype anti... Okay.
It's a prototype antivirus program I made based on my own research. You might have had a glimpse of it earlier.
Yeah, when you were trying to cure Gatsumon.
I tried injecting it into a Digimon that was about to be altered, so it wouldn't become a Machine Draymon, but while it did slow down the process, it couldn't stop the transformation completely.
Okay, slowing down is at least a step in the right direction.
But hey, at least it showed some results.
Yeah, if it had sped it up, that would have been a problem. Pretty dedicated, aren't you?
Yeah, just call me Mr. Serious. You're sure calm about this, aren't you? This will disappear if it's copied, and I only made one, so I wanted to deliver it by hand. I thought about giving it to Digimon and Talmon for reference, obviously. But since you're going to be out of town the most, I figured it was most likely to be helpful to you. Just a guess. I've got something I want to look into on my own, too, so I'll let you know if I find anything useful. Later.
Okay. Not too sure how useful that may be, seeing as, well, it didn't work. But if our partners were to become infected, it would probably help to, well, have it on hand.
Yep. And now we finally chapter 2, we can talk to a certain Digimon. However, I think this is called forever remind people. While this beginning mode is easy, we cannot rush through it.
Yeah. Actually, if Mary might know how we can get back to the real world, I wonder when we'll see her again. Probably when our asses need to be pulled out of the fire again.
Chapter 2. Okay. Just me then being confused by the other YouTubers saying, when you defeat the Machinedramon, I put him in the other one in that village.
No. Meikumon? I'm in a place with cables. I see grass and trees here too. Please come save me.
DLC.
Okay. And yeah, invite more Digimon. I'm worried about what Meirei said, but not only do I not have any ideas, I also can't move from here. Right now, I want us to stay focused on bringing more Digimon to the town. Yeah, he has troubles with his Digi-arthritis.
Yeah, however, he's still more buff than you and me. Like, have you noticed his arms? You haven't, have you poor thing?
Well, it's a bit hard to notice when basically everything of him is hidden behind that beard.
His arms are not hidden at all.
Let's see. Grandpa Leomon was blocking off an area in the server desert, so we could head over that way.
Yeah, for now we should be able to talk to him, man.
Wait, why is there?
I will not say why we need to talk to him. I just don't remember we end up needing to fight him, but I don't think we need to fight him.
Okay.
You don't need to panic. But that's always a good thing to do anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, you there. Come chat a bit. I gotta talk to you. Next time I'll hold a recital I've always wanted at Bonnie Resort. Bonnie Resort is a great place where celebrities come hang out. It's where I'm practicing to polish my beautiful voice. But wouldn't you know it? About 30 minutes into rehearsal, tragedy struck poor old me. Battery on my mic, it just plumb ran out. Out of the blue, just bzz, and it's dead. That's why I need you to bring me a spare battery. His beautiful voice just can't reach the fans without that mic. You're pretty loud as is. Do you really need a mic? Oh well. Oh, you'll help me? What a good little human you are. I wasn't wrong when I picked you out of the crowds. What crowd? We're basically the only one here outside of the Gobblemon. This mic takes a digibattery, you dig? If you look around the power plant, you should be able to find one. Thanks, baby. I'm not going to do an Elvis impression for him.
I'm not sure if I even can. Well, except for maybe some phrases, but for longer as a conversation line?
Let's head to the power plant quickly then. Even if it's likely he'll become a public nuisance, at least it'll upgrade the prosperity some. Not seeing what they spotted. Alright.
Yeah, Lord, I still feel weird. I'm current. I was training before my current Digimon turned into champions. I was training my rookies against champion Digimon that were level 20 and up.
Yeah. Give it one or two generations here, and I think we'll be snowballed to that point as well.
Yeah, provided we do the whole generation or the things in this chapter and before the next generation and all that. So, I guess we can do one. The next generation we do one more, since those things are rather pricey and we